Hello, everyone. Hi. Welcome to Wednesday. Welcome to the broadcast. I went to the dentist this morning and blah, blah. It was a weird, I have to go back on Monday for like a regular dentist appointment, even though they just clean my teeth. I'm starting to think that this particular dentist is running a fucking racket. That they got something, they got something going on. I don't know. Like they don't fill cavities the traditional way. They just put a bunch of weird liquid on them. You can't call the office because they have multiple offices in multiple locations. I think the first appointment I did on Zoom was like with dudes who were in Florida. I don't know where they are, but there's a phone there's a lot of phone numbers you can call that all lead to the same voicemail box. Like you can't, I've got a number for a guy. I got my guy because I'm doing the mouth aligner thing. There's a guy. And so when I ran out of aligners, like I was like, I don't know how I'm supposed to get more aligners. So, are you shipping them? Do I have to make it? And it turned out to go back to the dentist and get them. And now I have the next 8 weeks of them. I don't know why I don't know. And so I have my next set to put in finally. But I had to call the guy and be like, hey, I'm out of things, man. And he's like, oh, yeah, you got to come in and get more. I tried to call you last week. I'm like, no, I did not get a message. And so I go in. It's a bizarre. It's bizarre. And like at first I kind of liked it. I was like, I like how weird this is. But like it's the cavity thing, the part where they like instead of filling cavities a more traditional way, it's like we're just gonna spray this stuff on them and it'll never get worse. It's fine. It's fine. I don't know how that works. But but also I'm a fan of newfangled technology. So if there's hot new dental tech that I can tap into, then I'm going to, right? And so like I was kind of into it, but like it's just kind of I don't know, it's weird. I don't know what the deal is. But yeah, so with these things, Sigma Factor says they may want to check your progress to see if things are moving correctly. Like yes, but also they just cleaned my teeth and said pick up your trays. All right, see ya. And then they're like, by the way, you need to come in for your regular checkup and cleaning. Like, well, what the fuck was this that I just did? If this was not the cleaning, then what is the clean? So that's why I think it just seems like kind of a racket. But because the progress, the checking on the progress for the teeth moving is something I do with my phone. I have a contraption that bolts over my phone that I then stick into my mouth, and it points the camera directly at my teeth. And then while it's in there, I go, and then I have to move it around so it takes pictures of all of the teeth or whatever. And then that gets sent off to the people that make these, which are not my dentist. And then they look at those and go, all right, yeah, move on to the next ones. You're ready for the next set. Move on to the next set. And so they go from there. And so the dentist was when I was telling him like, yeah, I ran out of trays for my thing. He's like, oh, well, did you get that set up? I said, dog, that's why I'm here. And he's like, oh, okay, yeah, I don't deal with any of that stuff. Pick him up at the front, I guess. I'm like, I don't know. It's a weird. I don't know. Can I add that as an OBS source? Yeah, I mean, I actually can. I could. I do have the ability to NDI video from my phone into OBS, but no. How about no? This whole setup is in disarray. I got my new monitor. It is fucking cool, man. It's a cool ass monitor. It is 240 hertz, and it is an OLED, an HDR, and so it's like it feels like it's finally like this is all the stuff coming together. Because before it was like, okay, well, we got the variable refresh rate G-Sync stuff, and we got the the high refresh rate, cool. I was like, yeah, that's awesome. I like that more than I like playing on my TV, even though the TV has OLED and HDR, like the frame rate, and now I have like the benefits that the television has, but I have it all in a one thing. What are my thoughts on running a secondary monitor vertical? Are you a vertical monitor fan? So I have two vertical monitors on either side. I have an H-shaped formation here. With two vertical monitors, and I need to. So because I took the monitor that used to be right here and have retired it out to the garage where it will be for garage streams. I have a monitor here that is now pushed a little further back, and yeah. But I have not set it up properly. I'm waiting for another monitor stand so I can raise this one up, because I have monitor stands on the other two, but not on this one. And so it's all in a weird. It's all weird, and so it all feels very temporary, and yeah, it's a mess. This whole desk is a mess. So I set all that up last night and played some video games with it, and it does exactly what you think it's going to do. If you've seen one of these LG OLED TVs before, or if you've seen an OLED TV and HDR and games running on it and stuff, like you're like, that stuff looks great. And now I can run it at absurd frame rates. And so it's awesome. It's fucking awesome. It's crazy. And I'm curious. So I'm gonna stream a little bit of Call of Duty and maybe like some Destiny or something. Because I want to see what HDR looks like when it is streamed out, because I don't think OBS is going to do any tone mapping or anything like that. So it's probably going to be a situation where I have to turn all of that off when I want to stream a game. That is my guess, but I want to find out for sure. So we're going to experiment here. And find out. In fact, I'm going to hit that right now, and we'll find out. What desk do I have? I have a custom desk that my mom made out of a kitchen countertop. And it's served me very well, and I think I am at a point where I probably need to replace it, as it has grown rickety over the years. And also, I need to have more lip on the back so I can mount this camera to the back of it instead of the side. The way it has a countertop kind of lip up at the edge that will not work with these, these C-clamps or whatever. So to bolt stuff to the back of it, I need to probably replace it. Or I guess I could take it out. I mean, if I could just saw a bunch of stuff off of it, I guess I could do that. But I don't know. Ever giving standing desks a consideration? No. Like, yeah, but no, not really. I'm not. I guess that is to say, I'm not especially interested in a standing desk. Dramatic music. Okay, we're going to push this button a few times, and then we're going to switch scenes here. I probably don't have it set to use the hotkey anymore, do I? Let's find out. No, I don't. All right. Full screen app. Capture foreground with hotkey. And now I mash the hotkey a few times. There it is. How did the time get turned on there? So yeah, that looks pretty washed out. That is kind of the problem with all of this stuff, really, is then it's like, okay, but then if I'm going to stream any of this stuff, I have to disable all of that. Let's turn this camera back on. Hello. Wait. Is that this one? Oh, that is this one. Hello. Weird. Okay. I thought it was going to be the other one I have set up, but no. That one, well, listen. We'll turn off the time. I want to see kind of what this looks like. Yeah, that's... Hey, they brought it back. They're like, man, people sure were mad when we took the shipment map away. Yeah, this looks all fucked up on the stream. That looks more like it. Yeah. And that'll be a hassle, I guess, like the whole like HDR thing, but all right, what gun was I working on? Oh, I guess I got gold on the other LMG I was using, so what do I need on this? I just need akimbo kills, so let's be a weird asshole while this map is still up. Windows key Alt B to toggle HDR on and off. That's like a Windows level thing? Okay. Yeah, because Windows 11 has the auto HDR stuff that the Xbox does. And so even games that are not meant to run in HDR will get some form of HDR, which is interesting. I thought that stuff was pretty neat on the Xbox. So yeah, HDR on Windows has been a disaster for a long time. I remember the last time I hooked my... Well, not the last time, but like I hooked my computer up to a TV, and just getting the HDR stuff to work in Windows 10 back then was a real hassle. Gonna probably die a lot running these pistols. If you live long enough to reload, you're doing all right. Ah! Needed to pull the shield back out, I guess.
Friendly counter UAVs on station. Friendly UAV online.
Ooh, you know what I should do? The monitor has a crosshair. So if I can turn on the monitor crosshair, maybe that's... It looks pretty accurate to the game, the center of the screen, where the crosshair shows up normally. Oh, that was already a dead body. That was my guy.
Objective Charlie. Switching mags.
It ain't magic. I mean, you know, you're still hip firing dual pistols. It's not the most accurate. Fuck it. All right.
Don't shoot me yet.
Turn it down a little bit. Oh, that was, yeah, well, I was too high on drugs to see that man was my enemy. Yeah, so I guess like that'll be the thing is, right, I'll have to turn off HDR for streams, which is kind of how I figured it would go. Oh. I'm not sure how many of these akimbo kills I need to get that last camo. There, that was it. That was the last one. Let's switch back to this LMG that I did not fully level up and also have not put all the attachments on. I don't feel like doing pistol, I don't know, the gold, the last, like so there's 4 camos for each gun that are specific to that gun, and then after that you have to unlock the gold camo by getting 3 kills in a row 10 times, and it's not like that hard to do. With the pistol, it's kind of a hassle. Yeah, if OBS would do the tone mapping, that'd be nice, but I wouldn't. Also, is tone mapping any good? I guess that's my other question, if anyone knows. I have very limited experience with that just said I had 20 kills while mounted, even though I didn't mount a single time, but I'll take it. Oh. The only tone mapping I have ever really messed with is in Plex, and Plex will do tone mapping if you have HDR content on an SDR display. And I tried it a couple times and it was janky, but that was when they first were rolling that out, so I assume it's gotten a little bit better since then. But yeah, I don't know if anyone's done used any tone mapping. I'd be curious. Yeah, HDR to SDR and back again has wildly varying results. Well, I'm not necessarily trying to go back again. I don't need to go from SDR back to... Well, I guess in cases where it's auto HDRing things to begin with. I guess that's exactly what that would be, but... You have it on your 4K TV and it does cool shit? Yeah, right on. Yeah, it's, yeah, so I wonder if that is something that OBS would eventually do. If they would add tone mapping to it, or if that's... I wonder if that's even something... Maybe a plugin would do that, I wonder. Alright, so what did we unlock here? What do we have left on this thing? Kills from behind, and then when I level up enough, I can get hip fire kills. That'll be easy enough. That's a fun one. I never put anything on this. Let's slap a laser on it. What do we got here? Damage range, hip fire. I don't want to slow down my ADS because and movement speed because that stuff is already so dicey, but and I don't need to... I mean, maybe go into a smaller even would be... keep in mind, this is just for, like, leveling up this gun and getting the camos on shipment. So, like, building guns to use on shipment is just like, who cares? The range is so low that, like, just... I'm going to turn off this crosshair because I don't actually need it. This is the first time I've had a monitor that had a remote control. That's very silly. Just seems very weird. Like, I'm literally sitting in front of the monitor. I don't need a remote. It's right here. Or I'm literally right here. So, and then I like that one. That's a nice one. But we need to get our... Oh, you only have to do it 5 times for a pistol. That's nice. That's convenient. It's my first gold pistol. Hooray. So I want to try... Someone said Windows Alt B. Yeah, Unseen Shadow said Windows Alt B to turn HDR on and off. So let's go back into here. We'll turn it on. All right, and now that looks like weird garbage for you. Again, but if I hit Windows Alt, all my monitors have gone dark. They've come back on. They've gone dark again. They're flickering and flopping and flickering, and HDR is now off. Restart your game for changes to take effect. Okay, so that does actually do that, but I guess I'll just have to hit it before I start a game. Did I turn it back on? I'm going to hit Windows Alt B again and see what it says. HDR is now off. Okay. Now let's hit it again because it did not give me a message last time saying that it was turning it back on. In fact, it just says off again. Well, that's Annoying. Okay, but it did turn on. Okay, all right. Use HDR is checked. Use HDR on all displays is checked, but I mean, I have 2 monitors that support HDR and 1 that doesn't, so I assume it's not going to force it there, but well, whatever. Okay, all right. We'll stop looking at the Xbox game bar. So yeah, what is the name of this monitor? Since people have been asking. Let me close out of this. And it is the new LG monitor that just came out this month, and it is the 27-inch UltraGear OLED gaming monitor, QHD, with 240 hertz refresh rate and 0.03 millisecond response time. That is how they bill it on the website. It is the 27GR9SQE-B. In case you were wondering. And the only thing that caught me by surprise is that the stand is a little bit bigger and more unwieldy than my other monitors, and it's because it's like their TV stands. And as someone who's using these kind of smallish monitor risers to keep things up high, that it is very precariously positioned. I wonder if I can. Yeah, let's add the other camera back into this. I had to uninstall NVIDIA Broadcast because it was like, your configuration has changed and you need to upgrade NVIDIA Broadcast. I'm like, there is no new version for me to upgrade to. So I uninstalled it and then went to reinstall it, and it was like, no, and it just failed out, which was surprising. We're going to add a... Oh, man. So this is the other thing I'm going to have to figure out if I'm going to leave OBS on this monitor, is it's a 4K monitor, and a lot of menus and stuff are getting cut off. Like something about the scaling, something about the way this monitor handles, this monitor on my side handles this stuff. I can't... man, that's going to be a problem. That's going to be a problem. Maybe I have to move OBS over to this monitor and move the other stuff over there because it behaves. That stuff will behave better. Ugh. Yeah, I cannot add a webcam to my scene because the bottom of this menu is just cut off. Like the last thing in OBS is... Yeah. But if I drag it over here to this monitor and shrink the window way down, fucking it all up. Oh, man. Now it's there. Yeah, that's... I don't know how to figure that out. I assume that there has to be a way to figure that out, and it can't be that big of a deal. Hello. But I have no idea what to do there. Oh man, this is all fucked up. I can't see chat well enough anymore. I can't see... Does the heater work again? Yes. I think, well, it did not just not work at all, but it was definitely acting up. And last night, when it is normally when it acts up, it did just fine. So I assume we are back on track with that stuff. I fucked up everything. Moving it over to the other monitor and back again has destroyed everything. And now I need to resize all of these windows to... Okay. That's a disaster. So yeah, I don't know. I think that is one of the problems with 4K monitors on Windows, if it's not your primary monitor, apparently that is a problem, and it just makes this stuff a real drag. Thanks to Accolade for publishing Bubsy, the Bobcat, first of all, but also for the subscription. Funky B.O.B., ShadowCon, Angenem, cousin from Boston. So yeah, I was gonna oh, this cable's not long enough for me to actually do this. I was gonna pull this camera out and you know, show you what this setup looks like, but all right, that's not a good place for that because it's okay. Webcams need bezels on monitors, and you know what we hate is bezels on monitors. And so it's leading to this situation where this monitor I have now is way too thin for me to put this camera on. And when I do put it on, it's covered. Okay, there. Oh, that's I. I'll take it. I'll take it. This is a bad shot, but I'll take it for now. Anyway, yeah, I still have a lot of shit to do for organizing these monitors and getting it all ready. Yes, just choke you out here. And getting everything set up the way it needs to be set up. But I guess tomorrow the monitor stands will show up, and then I'll raise this monitor up, and then I'll probably move Discord and other stuff over to the 4K monitor. And I don't know. Would it help if I changed the? I don't know if anyone has gone through this. I'm like, yeah, like tech support through Twitch chat. Like, what is this is the worst idea in the world. But you guys are pretty smart, so. So like this 4K situation of like things acting shitty on that monitor is really hard. But I wonder if I go into, well, I don't want to do this while I'm live because it'll just break everything. I was going to go, well, let's find out. If this breaks everything, it breaks everything. Whatever, we're hanging out. We're going to go into display settings, and this monitor is currently at 150% scale, which is recommended because of the resolution. We're going to set it back down to 100%, and now all of the text is tiny and unreadable, but the window is still the same size. I can't, yeah, no, that's not going to work. But that full menu is there. That full menu in OBS is now there. I just can't fucking read any of it. Here, I'll try my glasses again. I am wondering, these monitors are now slightly further away, and so I wonder if they're far enough away for these glasses to actually help. I haven't had time to do anything optometry related so far, but I do need to call my optometrist and say, these glasses are great, but they are only great for distances further than my monitor. And I need to see my monitors better. That is the thing I'm trying to solve. And what do you got for me? All right, so with this scale thing is a problem. Now we've scaled it back to, well, yeah, I don't know. It's yeah, the situation of scaling stuff on these monitors, on these 4K monitors is a weird issue. Steam acts a little weird too when you do that. Like the stuff doesn't show up right. I don't know. I'm not really sure what the solution to that is, but I guess I will look into it. I am typing. Did that? What just happened? Did I tweet or not? That's the question. I did. It just didn't update. Weird. Okay. I don't know. I don't know, Twitter. Yeah, so I am really impressed with this monitor. It also has some cool stuff like the ability to turn on a frame counter, and so it'll count frame rates for you, which I think is kind of neat. And so I'll see, you know, playing Call of Duty, it'll max out at 240, but it's, you know, sometimes it'll go down to like 160 or 170 or something like that. You know, these garbage frame rates. And it's hard to notice that with your eyes sometimes. So yeah, I haven't worn these in a while, and I'm wondering, yeah, and now that these monitors are a little bit further away, it may actually help a little more. Because like stuff that was close was too much. It was too close for the glasses to help, and so the whole thing was just a disaster. Best Buy says, so yeah, I guess, so yes, I bought this LG monitor from them directly, and pre-ordered it back in December, and they were like, it comes with a $200 mouse pad. But I didn't see that part when I was placing the order. And so when I added the monitor to my cart, this mouse pad showed up in my cart as well for $200. And I was like, what the fuck scam ass shit is this? I don't want no $200 mouse pad. Get fucked. And I took it out of my cart. And as such, I did not get the free $200 mouse pad with my order. So that's fine. I don't want that. I don't need that. It's okay. But I mean, is it $200? So there's a part of me that's like, damn, I got scammed out of $200. But I just didn't read that it came with this thing for free. And in the cart, it just said that it was a $200 thing. And I think it is, yes. So it's a $200 mouse pad. I think it has like I think it's also a USB hub or something fucking weird like that. But also, is this monitor rickety at all? This 4K one over here that it was on before is, but I'm shaking the desk and it doesn't look like it's shaking if I shake it hard, it will. But I see Pat talking about some desk shake over there, but I've got well, you can't see it anymore, but this camera is on a pole. It is still mounted, it is still clamped to the desk, but yeah, I don't know. There. This is the look for the 90s. This is the look we're going for now. Hello. So yeah, I'm really impressed with this monitor. But you know, also it does exactly what it said it was going to do. And as someone who's owned an LG TV for a while now, it's that, which is great because those TVs are incredible. And so having that experience here on the PC, more directly at a nice 1440p resolution, with a maximum hertzage of 240, this seems awesome. The the monitor is $1,000, which it ain't cheap, but I want to say that's less than I paid for my last G-Sync monitor. So it's not out of control the way that a monitor like this used to be. Whereas I think if you wanted OLED PC monitors, it was suddenly like, you know, they were $3,000 or something insane like that. So I don't know. Yeah, I mean, as someone who's had two, or as someone who has two of these LG TVs, I love those televisions. They're amazing. Even though now all we do on them is watch Peppa Pig and Baby Einstein, they're still incredible televisions. But it's nice to be able to benefit from the HDR and OLED over again by getting it on the PC, where, you know, a screen I actually use for computing and gaming and all that. Yeah, I wish Plex, if it had a good auto HDR or something like that, you know, I bet Peppa Pig would really jump off the screen. I bet that would really kick ass. I bought some. So after I went to the dentist, I went and bought some energy drinks on my way home here, and I picked this up. I picked up a few things, but this is the one for today. It is AShoc Energy Orange Freeze. It says it has natural electrolytes. So this is a case where, like, these glasses are a bad idea. I need to hold it at length to read it now. Certified sport. Natural caffeine. Ocean minerals. What? 9 essential aminos. 10 calories. I believe this is the 7-Eleven house brand. And so I am, if I remember right, this is just like, this is the 7-Eleven brand of energy drink, and they don't call them 7 Select or whatever the other 7-Eleven house brand shit is. But I think that's what this is. No, that can't be true, because I didn't get this from a 7-Eleven. So now that I think about it, I was like, no, I went to the gas station. Like, so says it has 200 milligrams of caffeine, green coffee bean, guarana, yerba mate, and so on and so forth. Consume responsibly. All right, let's see what's up with this. Let's get the list ready and see what's going on with this. Okay. Here's our list. We got 59 drinks on it. I figured, hey, Orange Freeze, I like the orange cream, orange dreamsicle has done quite well around these parts. So let's oh, that's a strong smell that I can smell from here. It's like wax. It's like orange mixed with wax. It's not a great. It's a very awkward smell. It does have an orange creamsicle sort of scent to it, a very sweet orange. Let's find out. What the They're not really good at conveying the orange flavor in the. It's like someone made wax lips. It's like someone made an orange one of those. This is, if someone was selling a candle, if you went to a candle store and said, I want an orange citrus candle, and they were like, you're in luck, we've got one of those this season. And then you drank that candle. That's Yeah. The orange flavor is not especially strong. And it is weirdly sweet in a way that doesn't. They're fucking up the orange. Bah. I don't. Does drinking candle taste better than drinking gasoline? I would prefer gasoline because that's got an edge to it, at least, you know? If you're drinking a Mad Dog 2020, it lets you know what you're doing. This is like. Yeah, at least, yes. Yes. Katie Day is correct. At least gas smells good. Oh, man. That's bad, right? It's not. That doesn't. What does that say about a person? I know multiple people that are with me on this. I know it's not just me, but I've always felt that loving the smell of gasoline probably isn't good. Oh, but I love all of the smell of gas. No, see, Bryn, you're smelling petrol. It's a different thing. This is a bad drink. This is it's weak. It's weak across the board. I would prefer if it was like an orange flavor with like a harsh edge to it than this like weird, like, hey, why are you eating crayons? This is why aren't I eating crayons? It's because my son eats them all. The number of crayons we've pulled out of his mouth over the last month. Well, I mean, now we just don't. I mean, we if my daughter is coloring, we don't let my son go over there because he just like first he takes the box of crayons, dumps them all on the floor, and feels very good about himself when he does it, and then immediately tries to find a crayon and goes, oh. This is it better or worse than PewDiePie? That's a great question. I mean, I guess we should take it to the list. And if we have to ask that question up front, that's going to give us a good idea of where it places here. I'm going to say it is worse. I would rather guzzle PewDiePie, take PewDiePie to the neck, than drink this disaster. Yeah, this is and I when I was grabbing this, I was like, oh yeah, we'll get one of these low rent ones. And then I saw it was the same price as all the other drinks. It wasn't like it was. I thought this was gonna like some trashy. Like, yeah, this is it's $1.25, and it's got an American flag. It was next to the fucking Full Throttle with all the American flags on it. This is worse than Zoa Fruit Punch. But it is not worse than Celsius Sparkling Orange. I think that's the. What the fuck is this called? AShoc Energy Orange Freeze. So there you have it. It's our new number 49. And it's bad. that's the long and the short of it. Is it's gross. Let's see here. I was gonna try and get. Oh God, we spilled it. We spilled it. Now see, if I had a $200 mouse pad, I would be like, oh no. But this thing has seen a lot of action. I have a long mouse pad that has the keyboard on it. It's like more of a, I don't know, a desk mat or something like that. And now it is going to be slightly orange scented. But not that orange scented, because that would be good. You know, I needed to wash this thing anyway. It's getting a little grimy, so pouring some energy drink into it is gonna actually improve it. For as much gunk had gotten onto this thing. Okay. Any of that spill? Yeah, some of that got on my chair. Hang on, let me wipe between my legs. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the stream. We're having a great time. We're having a great time. It's very wet. It's very wet down here. Okay. All right. I think we're good. Good enough. And that's less of this that I have to drink, so that's nice. What was I saying? Oh, I was trying to. I was gonna set up. I was gonna try to. Yeah, this 4K thing I have to figure out, because I'm gonna. I'll take a picture real quick of what I'm dealing with here, what I'm seeing on my end as far as like menus and stuff goes, so you get a sense of like how fucked this is. Okay, well. All right, hang on here. That needs to. What is I guess the fastest way. I guess now I sign in to this over here, and then I can access my photos from the web, and then I can drag it onto the desktop, and then I would have been faster to just copy it into a Dropbox or something now that I'm thinking about it. But we're already going down this road, so. Okay, here's this. I'm gonna download it. Download that one as well. And then I'm gonna drag this in here. Wait, why can't I drag that in there? Why was that? What? All right, we'll do it the old-fashioned way. We'll go to Add Image. Browse. And there we go. As promised, this is what I'm seeing. It's a picture of Cedric the Entertainer. And Cedric is saying, y'all know I love the games, right? I logged into Tumblr on my phone and went scrolling through it, and every single ad was this video of Cedric the Entertainer talking about some mobile game. I love these. The hey, we didn't want to go get a real celebrity spokesperson through proper channels, and so instead we went to Cameo and found celebrities that have like business prices, and we just paid the guy his business price so he would talk about this fucking mobile game, and he just shot it in his living room himself on his phone, and that's our ad. Like the world is so fucked, man. It is. Oh. It is all right. I don't know why I can't drag JPEGs into this. Maybe it's because it's JPEG. Maybe if I change it to JPG, maybe that'll. No, that did not help. Okay, let's add the one. That was not the. That is a great image. Don't get me wrong, but it was not what I was looking for. There we go. So what I am seeing on this monitor is stuff like that, where it is all completely like the menu rows are all bunched up and other menus are just completely cut off, and it's bad. It's bad. It's not usable in this format. Something about I don't know if this is an OBS specific thing, but like I know, yes, Windows with high DPS set like a 4K monitor, and as soon as I turn the scaling up so that the text can be readable on this 4K monitor and everything there, yeah, it just increases the font sizes and basically breaks everything. And so I don't know what, like I need to scale up the whole thing evenly, and the Windows scaling does not do that. When I turn the scaling off and set it back down to 100%, what did I just do? I was just trying to remove this image and it didn't. Okay. Oh, I took away the camera. All right. Well, and so yeah, I different software acts differently in that situation. So that's something that OBS is super bad at, and Steam has a couple of different issues around that as well. But you know, Steam, the problems with Steam on this monitor are way less. Like the menus show up in wrong. Like when you click one of the top menus, the menu shows up somewhere else. It's a very odd situation. But I don't know. It feels like that more and more, like, you know, the 4K monitors and stuff are getting like way more attainable, and more people are getting them. So I'm kind of surprised that this isn't something that has been addressed in a better way. And now, since I've removed that camera, I cannot easily re-add it because I can't see the entirety of that window or the entirety of that menu with the way the text is scaled. Man. Ugh. Overminty asks, is there a high DPI setting in the preferences or something? Do you mean the preferences for OBS? I guess I could look. I don't know. Turns out I've Googled OBS high DPI before, and there are message board threads from 2020 about it. So I'm going to say that maybe they have not fixed it. Yeah, I'm looking. Nothing there. Nothing there. Yeah, I'm not really seeing anything that would do that, but application scaling options you can change. Yeah. Yeah, I want to say that last time I was trying to do this, I started messing with the different, the high DPI scaling override stuff, and yeah, we would have to relaunch OBS to try it anyway. So I will make a note of this and mess with it later when I'm offline. But yeah, it seems like that's something that we shouldn't still be dealing with. Let Windows try to fix apps so they're not. So this is I went down all this road with like the fixed scaling for apps toggle and highest DPI scaling overrides. I'm pretty sure I tried all of this last time and it didn't actually do anything. But yeah, I'll try it all again because I don't gotta fix it somehow. I mean, this is the monitor I got. So what are you gonna do? What we're gonna do is we're going to try out oh, well, see, now I need a camera in this scene, and I can't easily get one here without, oh, man, without dragging it all the way back across. Okay, let's try this. Add video capture device. Add existing. That one. Hello again. Now we'll drag OBS all the way back over to the other monitor, and now it's way too big. Aha! What a mess. All right. Shrink this window down and worry about this later. Right, but we weren't. That's not what we were actually doing, is going like, hey, look at me. Hey, it's a me. But I think the situation is actually what the actual situation isn't just like, hey, you have a 4K monitor. It's, hey, you have a 4K monitor that is not your primary monitor, and your primary monitor is a lower resolution. And so as a result, the way it scales when you move the application or the window between monitors is totally wild and fucked as well. So yeah. Let's see here. We're going to try out, Remy pointed this out yesterday, and I want to give it a look. It says it's from Dope Games. Okay, we're trying to... There we go. This game is called Definitely Not Fried Chicken. And it appears to be a game about drugs. It's in early access. For the time being, you must save the game on the settings screen. So far, so good. It's like $22 on Steam right now. It's a very long load time. Welcome to a sunny paradise city with clean streets, a booming economy, a healthy export market. All on the foundation of good local government. Great. I'm happy to be here. I start with $420,000 and $420. Okay. Okay. Yep. You rotate the camera. Place a chicken coup in the restaurant kitchen. That is not how you spell coop when you are talking about a chicken coop. I'm finding this. Now, this looks like the only place I can put it, really, so. Time to turn these little chicks into nugs. Put a small blender in the kitchen. Yeah. Okay. For the whole production line to work, you must have at least one appliance from each part of the process tree. I see. Okay. Okay. Ross Hughes. Get out there and make some nugs. We need another worker to serve customers. Okay. Oliver Wilson on the register today. Hire an engineer to fix up our equipment. Okay. We'll also need a cleaner, or else our food can become contaminated. All right, this is a good, nice, very normal game about running a chicken place. We can give our employees a custom work schedule. Let's make a new one for our workers. Okay. This is a lot of tiny icons with no text saying what the fuck it means. You know what I mean? That one looks like they're watching television. So is that making chicken? Is that like a cooker? And then this is a register? All right, I'm happy with the schedule. Employees will need a bathroom to maintain their hygiene and a break room to take a break. Are we just gonna plop a... When in painting mode, simply click and drag on the grid to build a room of the selected type. Okay. All right, we need a toilet. Add a door to access. Okay, I guess that goes on. Wait. Okay. Give him a break room. Paint a staff breakout room, then. It's a door, a brown sofa, a TV, and a coffee machine. Man, these are crazy amenities. So much. You gotta go through the bathroom to get the break room. No, you do not. Okay. Okay, so we need a TV. Brown sofa. I don't think they ever told me how to rotate items themselves. Or if they did, I missed it. Okay. Coffee machine. Oh, great. I'm fired. Awesome. Thanks, dude. Isn't that the way? You come in. Ah, yes. Mr. Attorney is here. Yes. Yes, I am. Yes. Okay. Trade products with other local businesses for various upgrades. The university can supply new equipment. New weapons and traps. I gotta go to the gun shop and get some traps. Thanks, Mr. Attorney. Okay. And? Oh. I see. Each new plot you buy, you're able to hire an additional 2 employees for your chicken factory. Connect to your garages later. Basic cannabis. Okay, first build a grow room. Okay, we have to paint. Why is it in the middle like that? That's so... Oh, I see. And add a door. And now we need 4 basic cannabis beds. One cannabis drying pallet. Cops, man, cops. And 1 cannabis cutting bench. Everyone needs a good cannabis cutting bench, I say. Always remember to complete the process tree. Right. If I add lights near the basic cannabis pots, this will improve the quality of the cannabis to good or even excellent. Each appliance that produces a product has a useful tooltip that tells you what the ideal conditions are. Hover over the icon to check it out. Okay. Let's put some lights. Okay, I guess this is the only light option we have. Modify the area of effect. It will be more economical to turn some of them down. This is not. All right, we got it. Yeah, that's well, whatever. I mean, if you're doing a the overlay options will show you the confirmed environmental values for each. There's a lot. This is a lot. Honestly, like having to adjust the lights to make sure that the weed is getting, you know, the appropriate amount of light without wasting money on light. You guys get to work on the basic cannabis product line and the vehicle loading. All right, select an employee. Who do we want to get the special item? Alejandro Perry or Austin Thomas? Let's see what Austin. Oh, gardening gloves will provide a productivity boost. Now we need a storeroom. Man. Add a door and 2 boxing stations. Okay. I was weirdly finicky about that. And some storage shelves. Now it's boxed and ready for distribution. Oh, of course, we have to hire an armor guard. I mean... assign them a baseball bat. You better not steal my weed, or my friend Austin Hughes here is going to beat you with a bat. This is, I think it's hard for me to you know, weed is legal here. And so I know that that doesn't mean it is completely free of crime, but there's something about the way that we're like, yeah, we got to have a guy with a bat and we got to do this and we got to set it up this way. And oh, we want to move into the city. It just feels quaint. It feels quaint for something that is just such like weird big business now. Now we need to buy a hotline. Purchasing the hotline monument will allow you to start accepting orders around the cities. We gotta get Mean Gene on the hotline, brother. Navigate to the hotline monument within the monuments panel. Broadcast your illicit wares over unauthorized airwaves. Yeah, man. Yeah, we're starting a number station to tell people that there's weed. Hi. Hello. You're back? Hi. I can't hear what she's saying because the window is closed. My daughter is talking to me through the window. Turn on the hotline. All right. We have 3 customers that have already ordered some basic cannabis. Click on all the order icons. I'm now a bona fide genuine drug exporter. Hooray! I'll leave you to it. Wait, did he just call him Major? Which would make sense that like you would have like a military rank for your chicken restaurant if you're trying to do like a Colonel Sanders thing. But wasn't he the mayor in the other dialogue and not Major? I like the idea that people are like, I have $1,000 and I'm calling you on your hotline because I would like to buy some basic cannabis. I'm having a party tonight and need some stuff. Drugs, basic, bad. I mean, sure, I'm in the drug selling business. Why would I say no? Oh, purchase a laundromat business license. I see. Is that something we want to do? Is that... Drugs menu. This is a very slow moped. Yeah, I figure one of these has to be some kind of sting or something, right? Like, you know, eventually you get arrested. But like, yeah, there's just something about like I said, the idea of running an illicit weed business in this day and age just feels very, like I said, quaint. Like, oh, look at us. We're selling marijuana. But don't tell anybody. It's against the law. Like, no, it's I mean, I guess in a lot of places it still is, right? But like it is easy to forget that around here, around California, I suppose. Okay, he is the major here. Oh, no. It's on. Hey, well, I mean, yeah, okay, I get it. Like, hey, that's, my guy has a bat, so we're gonna need, another guy with a bat, I think. And our moped guy comes back like, all right, I'm ready to deliver more weed. What's, boy. So, product contaminated? No. Well, do we, oh, okay. Hello. Astronaut suit, of course. I guess I maybe need to hire more dudes, huh? Plots menu? What? No? What? How do I, how do I go to where I am, where my things are? There's the gun shop. So if I remember what the map looked like, we're over here somewhere, right? Yeah. Okay. Here's the park. Where is our drug operation? Here it is. Okay, so what did I need to do? I need to hire people. So let's get, I guess we'll get 2 more workers. We'll get you on, I think it was these ones and these ones, and then, well, you know, I guess we could get a guy with a bat, but like, honestly, he did so poorly last time. Yeah. Don't mind the bodies. What is this guy? Oh, he's okay. He's one of the workers. I was like, what the heck's going on? Yeah, I don't know. There's just, like I said, there's just something quaint about a weed business that seems very silly to me, to be going to all this trouble to set up an underground weed business in this day and age. And that if you kind of, you know, if you kind of want to do the Breaking Bad thing, like, we should have just jumped to meth on the tutorial, you know? Do I gotta hire somebody? I mean, I gotta bring in like a Harvey Keitel-esque figure here to clean up these bodies, or are they just But yeah, I mean, you know, if you look at some of the menus, it looks like you're not just gonna be running a weed business forever. So I guess everybody got to start somewhere. I guess let's, what do we need? People. Could you clean up these dirty floors? Cleaner just happy, smiling, showing up to work like da 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 da. Oh, dead guys, huh? Configure guard patrols, huh? I'm starting to think this cleaner is not going to clean up these bodies. Maybe, do we need a bathtub that we can dump them into with a bunch of lye to, you know, disintegrate them? Like, what, you know, are we... I'm having a party tonight and need some stuff. All right, drugs buyer. Turns out I am a drugs seller, so... I don't know if I need to click this to make them go there, or how that do I need to, because it seemed like I hit accept and I thought maybe that would be it, but I guess this means go bring these people the drugs. Oh, bring the drugs to an astronaut Jack as well. But you see up here in the corner up here, products accepting, like, you know, you see. I mean, I know there's toasted cannabis, so yeah, you as you upgrade. So we'll see. We'll see, won't we? Let's see about purchasing a laundromat license. It worked for Arcade Paradise. All right. Purchase a business plot. Let's. $3,000. I think we can do that. Set business type. Okay, we are setting it as, yeah, laundromat. Build a storeroom in order to receive your special product. Okay. I see. You can sell them for more money than you would use to get on the hotline. That seems weird. It seems like, you know, you would get more money selling them direct. Okay. Plus 20% weapon accuracy, because now we have a flashlight. All right. Okay, I guess we got to build a laundromat now, huh? Okay, so... laundromat. We need a storeroom. We need a laundromat, I guess. Let's go... I guess we got to paint some laundromat space. And we'll put in, look at this. Look at this very legitimate laundromat we're running here. We got a washer, we got a dryer. Well, I guess we need a cash register, huh? No? No, can't do that? Is it because I've built this counter into... We'll put a bench in over there. Allows access to counter areas. There's a detail here that's kind of cool, but also more than I need. How do I remove items also? Because this is not placed properly, I suppose. Needs tooltips on just about everything else that doesn't have a tooltip on it. Is that? There we go. Oh, well, that's not... All right, whatever. Good enough. Okay, counter with flap. A surface for cash registers. So let's make an enclosed area, I guess. What the fuck? Oh! Now we will get counter with flap. And now can we place a cash register? Okay, great. Okay, so now we've got our laundromat, I guess, right? That's there was no like build flow of like step 1, step 2, step 3. Oh, this place needs a door, huh? We'll have a door here that leads to, well, maybe we need doors every which way. Okay, now we need a storeroom. That's you just walk through that wall. Maybe did not need the storeroom to be this big, huh? Let's get a door. Here too, I guess, for secret entrance purposes, I guess. I don't know. Okay. Oh, right. We'll put you on. We have to put you on duties. Yeah, this needs like a what I need to be able to hover over these and figure out what the hell these tasks are. For sure. But yeah, it's in early access. You know what I mean? Probably need to build a break room here and put a bathrooms in and stuff too, right? But let's go to our map. We'll add the laundromat to our delivery. Remember, Astronaut Jack needs 20 drugs. And we need to bring him the drugs. I don't know if this is, I don't know if, yeah, I feel like there must be some sort of like click to go to your other building thing somewhere, right? But okay, that's places I could buy, and that'll warp me around. But how do I get back to where the drugs are being made? And now I don't even, all right, I'm not even sure where my laundromat is anymore. Like, can I right click on this to teleport to this location? No. Something's beeping at me. All right, let's go back to the, wait. Okay, so internal roads. Which it had me place one of those early on, and I have no idea what it was trying to do. Like what that is. Okay. Okay, so these are plots within the little area here. Okay, so I've got that. How are we doing here? I'm starting to think that by the look of this, the look of the garage here, that maybe I should have attached to that to the building or whatever instead of just having it separate. No, because that's where it told me to build it. It had me build it there. That's right. These guys are okay. They're hungry and they have other. What is going on with our weed lights? I guess I need an engineer. Let's hire an engineer. I already have 4 employees. Okay, we can't, oh, wait. There. Automatically fixes low health equipment within room group. Hey, what these guys? Do these guys die making weed? What the? Good God, man! Send the cleaner in here. All right, fine. Employee break room. Or do we want a kitchen? Next, they're going to be asking for a toilet. Man, fuck these guys. All right, I don't think there's anyone left making weed on account of they're dead. Welcome to the firm, Cameron. Conceptually, I think this is cool, but man, there's such a level of minutia to this that is more than I bargained for, and I'm not sure how into it I am. But let's, okay, let's see. Let's do a little staff room here. Wait. Good news, everyone. I'm getting a television for the break room. Let's get this brown couch I've heard so much about. Yeah, get a vending machine. Fuck a kitchen. I'm getting you guys a vending machine. And a coffee machine. and not an arcade machine. You guys need to, you know, you need to earn that. Kitchen. Do we want to? No, you guys don't deserve a kitchen. Oh, I guess so. I need to schedule them so that they have break time. Yeah. So this is what I'm talking about. Is like, yeah, there's some cool ideas to this, but there's, like I said, a level of minutia that I just don't care about, and so, yeah, okay, they have brakes already. You guys already have brakes. You got built-in brakes. Look at this. You got a break from midnight to 2 a.m. You got a break at 5 p.m. You got a break at 1 p.m. What more do you want? I got you a TV. I got you a vending machine. I hear more beeping noises. Did my lady at the laundromat die? Why are you sad? I got a break room. All right. Do I need to, like I said, maybe I need to, because everyone's on schedule 0, and schedule 0 does have break time in it. Let's put one more break in there at 8 a.m. Okay, well, a fun chicken hat. Cameron's happy. Cameron, you're getting some nice gardening gloves. Keep up the good work. Okay, how do we get back to the laundromat? Everything going okay here? You alive? Is this business open at all? Is this business making any money whatsoever? Astronaut Jack has still gotten 0 drugs. How did I warp back to the... Oh, the business was closed. All right, now the business is open. Great. We've done that at least. So go wash your clothes, people. No, that wasn't it. Monuments wasn't it. Plots menu. That was it, wasn't it? No. No, we want to... Okay, what, how do I... Let's look at the, what? Did my driver quit? Do I not have a driver? I don't see a moped out there. But I have a garage. All I had to do was get the garage and the moped came with it. That wasn't hiring an employee. Am I really just like scrolling around the city trying to figure out where my stuff is? Okay, what? I don't... Ah. Dead guys. Our engineer is on break. So go in the break room. There's a door right there. I'll put another... Fine, I'll put another door in. You friggin' dopes! Oh, all right. Oh, there's no door here. That's what it was. I thought that this was open and it's not. Okay. Let's put a door here. Can I not put a door there? Is there too much stuff? Oh, because that's like a big... Okay. Okay, and we do have a moped still. Okay, finally, the moped is going to go see our friend Astronaut Jack. Astronaut Jack has needs, and those needs are drugs. All right, we've been playing this for a while. I'm going to go ahead and say I still feel like I have no idea what I'm doing, as is evidenced by these dead people. But hey, you know what? The drug business is a rough business, and you know, it takes a certain type of person to thrive. And if you're not up to the challenge, you're gonna end up dead. That's drugs. This guy's happy. He's looking at skeletons, going, "Yay!" We need to probably hire someone to keep those lights fixed. What else can I put in here that's gonna keep people from dying? It's probably like a scheduling. Like I probably need to... Well, maybe now that they have the break room, they won't be as prone to, you know, dying. Well, let's see. We do have an engineer, so that light, I don't know why that light is... Okay. Going to maintain appliance, and then not going and getting... Because is there no way behind? No, you can walk through that way. These lights were fixed before, right? Ugh. Go fix the light. Walk in the room and fix the light! Go in the room and fix the light! Oh my god. Hey. Can you fix the... Hey, you want to fix that light? Thank you. The fucking... Maybe it's not low enough health yet to be a problem. I don't know. All right, how do we expand this operation? I mean, I guess we've got the laundromat now, and so that's something. But... bedroom? What? Go home. I mean, maybe if I built another one of the... Well, I guess I don't have room for it, huh? heaters and detoxifiers. Traps. We need a bear trap. This quality of this is some excellent stuff. We got some good stuff. We got some excellent stuff. Yeah, there you go. Why are people cheering? Oh, now, oh, I see. I go and get you a nice couch and a TV, and suddenly you're like, yeah, well, there's no bathroom. It's these people. Oh no, that's not what I wanted to do. We need to figure out how to get back to, okay. No, yeah, no. There's our, all right, fine. I'll get you guys a bathroom. We need a door. And we need a place for pooping. A shower? I don't know. Hey, you know what? I'm gonna splurge. Get you guys a shower. Because I care. Because I care, okay? This light's still broken, though. Hey, I can't help but notice. You know, you're over here in the break room. We got a busted light. I don't want to be a hard ass or nothing, but like, listen, it's not working out. It looks like with one moped, we're making more drugs than we can sell anyway. So what if I, since everyone's on schedule 0, if I add another hour of break, will that make them happier? What's got you down, buddy? Hunger, bladder, fun, hygiene, tiredness. What if I got you some nice gardening gloves? So tiredness would imply that I should have a bedroom and then cycle these guys on and off and actually make multiple schedules instead of just having everyone on the same schedule. But I don't, that again, there's like a level of minutia to this stuff that I kind of don't, that I don't know that I want to engage with. That's going to be the thing that's going to get me to not play this anymore, is like, there's like a fun level of business management that I'm into, and then there's like a plot out their schedules and manage all of that I'm just like, this is, let's try building a bedroom. Might as well. A decorative side table, a decorative locker. All right, we're just gonna room and bed. That's what we're doing. Well, okay, you know what? We got space, so let's do that. We'll put the door here. Two beds, one locker. I guess it says a decorative side table, so maybe the implication there is like I don't need to bother. That guy's stoked. He's like, I'm washing my hands. This is great. I guess this is what happens when everyone takes their break at the same time, huh? I mean, the major hasn't been back through to clear me out and murder everybody again, which is, I guess, nice. I feel like we need more... Okay, now I guess we're probably at a point where we need more land, because the thing I'm thinking is if I had 2 mopeds out there, then Astronaut Jack might have more than 1 of 20 drugs. All right, Daniel Green's about to get his second. So is that going to remove him from the map then? What do we... What happens? Let's find out. Yeah, you think they're trying to fix the light, but they stop once their path is blocked by other lights and plants? Yeah, but like, yes, but also the game had me pretty much lay that stuff out exactly like that. So... It had me build a room of that size, put the weed where that, you know, put the lights behind it. Like I feel like I did not like that was how the game laid it out. And so I'm assuming the game is not going to have me lay out a room in a way that makes stuff inaccessible. Did you not deliver drugs to Daniel Green? Did we not? Are we not filling him up? There we go. Okay. Danny Green has his weeds, and now I guess we move on. It took 2 days to deliver that. What kind of operation are we running here? It's pathetic. We deserve to get smoked. The major should come over here and kill all these people. You're doing me a favor, honestly. Let's get one more storage shelf. If we can, yeah. Yeah, because it just feels like we've got a hold up here. And can I put a door there? Is that going to be more efficient? There. All doors. What if I extended this room? What if I extended the grow room here? Now can you fix that light? Now do you care? No? Who left this trash here? There's barely anybody here, so like, you know, it's not... I feel like I should bulldoze this entire thing and rebuild it, but whatever, it's okay. Are we making money or losing money? I guess that's another good question, huh? There you go. Fix that thing. Yeah, so I guess he couldn't get to it. That's weird because it felt like the game kind of deliberately laid it out stuff that way. And obviously he can walk on those squares. So yeah. She. Anyway. No, I don't. Ugh. Yeah, messy. Yeah, yeah. It seems kind of messy. Yeah, that's. There's maybe an organizational issue with some of the menus or something, you know. But yeah, you know, it is an early access. I think it just came out today, so it's you know, certainly got room to grow. But yeah, there's just stuff that, yeah, I think at the end of the day, there's just a lot of stuff in here that I don't know that I necessarily want to engage with. You know, if I wanted to play like a full-on business sim with all of this stuff in it, it doesn't necessarily need to be drugs based. And I'm sure there are better ones than this out there. If you don't need it to be about drugs. What if it was instead about pizza? Yeah, Pizza Tycoon, exactly. Yeah, what if we were just playing Pizza Tycoon, honestly? I don't know what's happening that's making that music play. Are drugs being delivered somewhere? Will that warp us? Is that where the, if I hit that, does that warp us to our spot? I don't know. Maybe we found it. I mean, I guess that the next thing to do would be to... No, not purchase land. Yes, Samuel Fisher's having a party and he needs some stuff. I'm in the stuff business, man. We hit this and then that. Okay, great. Oh, maybe that probably brings us to the moped, honestly, since it's the dispatch map. Why is there a 1 on the dispatch? Oh, we have to, yes. Okay, bring him the drugs. I guess this is so you can focus, right? If you're like, hey, we want to make sure that Astronaut Jack gets all his drugs first. Let's take these guys off, I guess. Because I want to get this guy off the map. Bring Elijah his dope. Okay, now... I want to buy land here. I want to expand here. There. No? Oh, so this is... Wait, do we own all the land out to here already? Well, shit, man. There we go. Click here to go to purchase panel. I mean, this is going to cost us a lot of money, but I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, the idea that it's taking multiple days to get drugs delivered is also a pretty ridiculous concept. Like, there's something about the scale of this game that seems very bizarre. How long does it take you to bring this man his stuff? Okay, there we go. Hooray. All right, well, look. What sort of options do we have here? Just, okay, yeah, kind of basic control stuff. Yeah. Got big city noise and cash register. The only noises you really need when making a video game. That's definitely not fried chicken from Dope Games. I don't know that I would say it's a dope game. It's, you know, hey, it's there's a lot more to it than what I'm looking for in a weed game here. And it's funny, the trailer here on the Steam page says focus on what matters. And I'm like, yeah. Like, not the schedules of the employees, or, you know, like, that's like, yeah, I want to focus on what matters and do the fun stuff, and like navigating, like, oh, I need to make sure that there are allotted break times and make sure that the break times don't overlap too much so that everyone has time to shower and do, like, I don't want to do that. So I would prefer that the game actually would let me focus on what matters, and that is getting drugs to people in a more efficient way. And if these guys die along the way, clean up the bones. Just get you handle that. The video game handles that. I'm over here making moves. I'm in the streets, you know? I don't have time to micromanage, you know, what Austin Thomas is doing with his gardening gloves. BYO. Bring your own fucking gardening gloves. Show up ready to work. Don't show up fucked up. All right? We're running a serious business here. But, yeah, you know. There's depth there, it seems like, but yeah, I don't know where you go from there. I assume at some point, you know, the major wants his corner back and shows up and mows everybody down again or whatever, and you've got to upgrade, and, you know, it looks like there's systems in place for leveling up your guards and whatnot. So yeah, I don't know. It's an early access. We'll see where it goes from here. But yeah, I would say this maybe got a little more micromanagement in it than I want. I guess that's maybe something you could do. You know, like, hey, 20 hours in or 10, 5, maybe like 3 hours in, you can hire a manager that handles the schedules and takes all of that off your plate. And then you can go like, oh, thank God, now I can focus on running a proper drug business. Yeah, totally. Yes, the idea of, like, if you like The Sims, if you like The Sims, play this game, I guess, says Canishout. But I would say, actually, if you like The Sims, you could play The Sims. Or, yes, or 2 Point Hospital or 2 Point Campus or so on. At your weed job, you're allowed to show up fucked up? Yeah, that's actually... Yes, most of the people that I know that have had jobs similar to that, of show up here and clip buds because that's the season we're in. I have a friend who paid part of their way through college doing that. We had lunch one day and they had just come from the job, and it was like, you stink more of weed than anyone I have ever been near in my life. We are going to jail if we go to Chili's right now. But we went to Chili's and did not go to jail, so it all worked out in the end. And now they've got their degree and they're out there helping people in the streets. Not in this. Well, yeah, actually, yes. Cool. What else is going on? I don't know. We're hanging out for a little bit longer here. I don't know if there's anything else in terms of, like, new things that that I've got to show. I'm going to check my email real quick about a game, because I have a thing installed that we could look at for a little bit. Okay. This is not out yet. It's we'll take a look at it. In fact, nothing in here. Hang on. I'm trying to see if there's anything in here that says when it will be out, but TBD 2023 is the only date they've got. Okay. That's the wrong monitor. That's been the other fun thing about swapping out some monitors is sometimes sometimes games are just launching on the wrong monitor. And when you have vertical monitors, that's a lot of fun. If I drag it over here, will it? That's a disaster. Let's go with this. All right, it's rendering in 4:3 for reasons I don't fully understand. In fact, it's stretching out to 16:9. Let's try relaunching it. This game's called Dream Swing. It's a grappling hook game from the maker of Remnants of Nazif. And it is coming out on Steam at some point. And it is okay. There we go. Now at least we got resolutions in this drop down. They were not there before. That's what we're looking for. There we go. And so I have not messed with this too much, but it is, you know, kind of a leaderboard game with different options here. We'll play original. And it is just a very, very simple kind of grappling hook game. And we need to get the balls. I need balls. All right, let's go. A lot of air control. Weird low to the ground. When you do land, it looks very strange. And yeah, you can kind of, you know, work your way around, whip around a little bit. All right, this is not going to work out. I need to go that way. Yeah, Verlet Swing. Yeah, there's definitely like games that do the, yo, check out our grappling hook game. Check out our swinging around game. Yeah. And so in this mode, I guess the orbs always kind of spawn in the same places. Oh no, we have fallen to our death. I guess that means we start over. And so the idea is, I guess you're getting as many orbs as you can in 5 minutes. And I don't know, you know, it's there's kind of an interesting vibe to this, but at the same time, well, I guess one of those things kind of depends on price point or something, right? You're like, nothing wrong with a focused leaderboard experience like this, but it kind of does have a bit of a tech demo-y kind of vibe to it. Okay, let's swing over here. And now we're just cooking, I guess. I don't know, you know. Oh. Yeah, once you're kind of hooked onto something, you have almost a weird amount of air control. Like it's got a strange feel to the swinging sometimes, and in some ways that's nice because you can really like correct mistakes really easily. But in others, it kind of makes it feels a little artificial, I guess. You know, if you want a very like realistic physics-y grappling hook experience, this is not so much that. Mostly playing this makes me think I should get back into neon white. Ah. I saw there is a VR mod for Neon White, which sounds, I don't know, menacing. Like the idea of playing that game in VR sounds kind of awesome, but also like, oh boy. Oh no! Ah! Oh. Let's go get this one. At this point, I kind of just want to, yeah, like I want to make it through the 5 minutes and see, you know, what it does at the end. I'm sure it's like, but we're not gonna this time. Stupid ass. Oh. And Zen mode has no timer, so you can just kind of just whatever, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. It's got like the swinging feels good. Like I said, you've got a lot of air control. And so like I'm just going to hold this swing here and just like you can kind of see how much back and forth I can do here. And just it is very much like stop and turn on a dime sort of swinging. Like I'm just kind of hovering here. And so it's not realistic physicsy swinging, which I kind of, I'm not saying I would prefer it in this game because I think this game is really built around that and the size of the rings and, you know, everything about the levels, like I think really demand would basically, like this would be a lot worse if it had very realistic physicsy swinging in it. But I do think when it comes to physics when it comes to swinging, make mine or more realistic. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, this isn't out. I don't think it has a, like I said, it doesn't seem to have a firm date. It's just on Steam with a TBD 2023 date, but you know, depending on when it comes out and how much it costs and stuff like that, I could see kind of just like getting this and relaxing. I don't know that I would ever really get into the leaderboard aspect of it. And I feel like for a leaderboard, yeah, I almost feel like there should be like, you know, instead of just like, here's a cluster of rings and there's some balls, like if the level had a bit more progression to it of like, I'm going to keep moving in this direction and there are balls I need to get along the way. But then at that point, we're just talking about neon white or you know, not 100%, but like that kind of scratches that itch a little bit better than this probably ever will. But yeah, it's on Steam. You know, you can put it on a wish list if you want to know when it's going to come out. Maybe they'll update something someday. Oh, out it. Have I ever attempted any speed run? No, not really. The closest I've come to any kind of speed run thing, I guess, is achievements, you know, achievements around time, which there are not necessarily a ton of those, but Pitfall 2 and no, I guess Pitfall 2 doesn't. Pitfall 2 has score-based ones, but Superman for the Atari 2600 has a retro achievement for beating it in under 2 minutes. There's a little bit of randomness to Superman that makes that a little hard. And so, you know, I've not done it. We could try it, you know, we could try it one time real quick before we go. But I've not played Superman in a while. I'm very out of practice in Superman. Let's see. I think this is one I need to do manually. There we go. Okay, so it says I think we need to finish it in under 200 ticks of the timer. Is I think what it means. But the way the achievement is written, I guess we can't see that in here. But okay, yeah, it says 200 there. But the way the achievement text is written, it says 2 minutes. But I don't know that 100 ticks is a minute. But all right, let's try it. Okay, so we got to walk over here. We need to see the bridge explode. We need to come back, turn into Superman, and get going. We need to find the 3 pieces of the bridge and the criminals. There's a piece of the bridge. Okay, we can go into here, and then we can go here, and then here. If we keep going left out of the... There's Lex Luthor. Let's grab him. Put him in. All right, we got a piece of the bridge. We'll put the bridge there. Well, there's another criminal. Let's get his ass. There's another one. Let's get him. Fuck you, buddy. Let's go this way. Any criminals? There's one. Let's go back here. Fuck you. The noise that's me using X-ray vision to look at the screens around me. All right, we got 2 pieces of the bridge back. We need to find 1 piece of bridge and 1 criminal. There he is. All right, we go down there, and we just need to find the bridge. One piece of bridge left. There it is. Okay, we can go here. Boom. Boom. Oh, no! Lois, kiss me. Okay, good. We can fly again. Oh, no, I exited the wrong way. We're fucked. I need to go to red. Oh, okay, well, no. We've blown it. Okay, bridge is back together. We need to go here, change back into Clark Kent, walk across the bridge. And this is, we're already over 200, so. And then go in here, and then go in here. Ugh. That was a waste. We're going to start again. We just need to be on that screen, and normally you would stay there and you would watch the criminals blow everything up or whatever, but there's one. There's two of them. There's a bridge piece. Let's get it. There's two criminals. Get this guy. This guy's like walking off the edge of the screen. Let's get him. Alright, we got a bridge piece. Let's go. We'll leave out a red and go over here. There's a guy. No, we got hit by the kryptonite. We'll put her down, pick him up. There's another bridge piece. We're fucking this up. Ah! He was like standing on the thing and I couldn't get him. Alright, we need bridge pieces. There's one. Yeah, we're obviously way over, but over the bridge. Go in here. Go here. And we win. All right, we got one bridge piece back. That helicopter has stolen a bridge piece. We're going to steal it back. Oh, hey, buddy. No, that's not. Wait, yeah, okay. Two criminals, one bridge piece. There's one. We're gonna check the subway. There. We want to go to red. Go, God damn it. Whew. All right, there it is. Expert skill, totally not random, absolutely not just lucky, rolls of dice or something. All skill, 1000% skill. Couldn't do it without decades of Superman play have led to this moment, and I want to thank everyone for making it possible. These are the hottest splits you're ever going to see on this world record. No, this is not even close to the world record. Was that a good performance? I don't know. It was good enough to get the time-based achievement that Retro Achievements has. So I'm going to say that's pretty good. Next speedrun, Raiders of the Lost Ark. No thanks. No thank you. Raiders of the Lost Ark, you need 2 joysticks for, because the other joystick is used to manipulate your inventory. It's a really crazy game. Yeah, let's see. I'm going to go to Retro Achievements now and see what it says about my time on their leaderboard. What have I done? Okay. I'm the latest master. Full game, any percent. Well, I haven't shown up. Okay, there I am. Well, it says 158 there, but 159. Okay, so yeah, so that's 15th. That's 15th place on their leaderboard. The lowest time on their leaderboard is 113. And again, that's in-game ticks. I don't know what seconds. I don't know how that translates into real time. Nanopus is saying that speedrun.com official results has 2 people tied for first at 51 seconds each. Jesus. That seems pretty fast. But yeah. Cool. I'm glad to have finally gotten that last retro achievement for Superman. That is now 4 games on retro achievements that I have gotten all the achievements in, and they're all Atari 2600 games. It is Asteroids, Donkey Kong, The Venetian Blinds demo, and Superman. So, fuck yeah. I'm fucking stoked. That's awesome. You should really, hey, listen. I've said it a few times. You should really go check out retroachievements.org. It's really cool. They have crafted achievements for a number of different platforms and arcade games across time from, the 2600, and there's like Vectrex points, but then also there are some Dreamcast games that have achievements, and, Saturn and PlayStation 2, and, the Mega Duck, the Neo Geo Pocket, the Virtual Boy. So you just, it's really awesome to see that stuff. It also, there are a lot of games have leaderboards, and some of them have really crazy leaderboards. Like I want to say Super Mario Brothers 1 has like a time-based like speedrun leaderboard for every single level in the game, which is really silly. But like you can submit to every single one of those leaderboards auto magically from the emulators that have achievement support, and it's really fucking neat. It's just really neat, and people are crafting new sets all the time and claiming new sets because they're developers there. Like, oh, I'm working on this. So there's a team of 4 people, it looks like, working on achievements for Persona 4 for the PlayStation 2. And that's not available yet, but that's presumably they're working on that. And Yeah, it's neat. It's really neat. And then sometimes you find games you're like, I can't believe Wipeout XL doesn't have any achievements. It seems like something that would, or Lumines for the PSP seems like something that you'd be like, oh, of course there's. Oh wait, no, there's totally not. But it's been fun. It's you know, the one of the things I've been talking about more and more is like this idea of when you have access to decades and decades of video games, like we all do now, and you can have hard drives filled with that. You know, it becomes like, well, what do I want to play? Like, obviously, you're going to have the games that you know and care about from years ago, and you're going to go revisit those. But how do you know what to go look at next? And I find that oh, there's a new achievement set for Parappa the Rapper 2. It looks like just got a new set today. You're like, oh yeah, Parappa 2. I like that game. It's been a long time since I played it. Let's go check that out. Or it had me playing Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance for the first time in forever the other day, and it's neat. It's a good way to kind of like focus and find reasons to maybe revisit some of these games that you wouldn't think of and go, oh well, I definitely got to play that. You know, like MKDA. You're like, no one's gonna, you know. But it was neat to go back and see it and be like, yeah, this game's kind of like they were really going for something different here, but I don't know that I can ride with a Mortal Kombat game that doesn't give every single character an uppercut. I mean, that's Mortal Kombat to me, and that game does not have that the way it used to. And it's really weird to go back and see it now when you think about like how they got away from that style so hard with those games, and then at some point when Mortal Kombat 9 came out, they're like, no, we're getting back to, we want to get back to something that more closely resembles those original arcade games, and then found a way to kind of keep those things together. It's really cool to have, you know, a guidepost of any sort, to kind of have you go back and look at some of these games that you might not have thought of in a long time, or some of them that are total ridiculous bullshit, like Mortal Kombat 3 for the Master System has achievements now. That's very exciting. Dragon Ball Origins for the DS, Ratchet Deadlocked has achievements. Yeah, so it's really cool. If you are into any of the emulation stuff, I highly recommend giving it a look. It's retroachievements.org, and then you just plug your login details into the emulator, and it goes from there. It's really neat. Shadowcon asks, did you have access to an Intellivision during when it came out? My cousin had one. And so I would occasionally go to his place and play some of that stuff. Like, you know, he had like Blackjack and it was just junk. I never really thought particularly highly of the Intellivision because of its controller mostly. Like that thing always felt like junk to me. And so even like the good games felt bad. I do have an Intellivision now. I am not sure if it works, but I have an Intellivision. You know, I just don't have a good clean way to hook it up to anything. Actually, that's not true. I super do. You know, because I could screw in the coaxial adapter into the back of the VCR that I've hooked up to my capture card, and there's a whole. I could jump through those hoops, but at the end of the day, am I going to do that to play Intellivision games? Maybe not. But also, emulating Intellivision games is difficult because the controller is so weird. So, even though the Mister will technically run Intellivision games, like, you know, the keypad with all the buttons, and similar problem to the Jaguar in a lot of cases too. But yeah, it's that thing's a mess. Always was. Anyway, I'm gonna get going, everybody. Be back on Friday. And we'll hang out some more. I'm very happy about this monitor. The 4K monitor that OBS is not doing well with. A little less enthused about that, but hey, you know, what are you gonna do? Let's see. I'm trying to think. What else? New Game Boys to Men will hit this week. I need to make some cuts on it and get it all ready. I'll start working on that tonight probably. and hopefully have it for you by the end of the week. And yeah. Yes, exactly. Yeah. Now that I have this HDR monitor, I can. I mean, like, what? You be the judge. I hooked up this monitor last night. Today, I get the speed run, the fast finish achievement in Superman for the Atari 2600. I'd say that's a pretty direct cause and effect, right there. You know, like to me that feels like pretty straightforward. That I'm that frames win games. I think if we you know, let's be serious here. Frames win games. 240 frames per second. Superman. Combine these things, it's almost illegal. Have a good rest of your Wednesday, everybody. And yeah, take care. Be back on Friday. We'll hang out, do something. And yeah, see you then.